Hey everybody, it's Mike, aka That Reseller Guy. It is Monday, a couple days before Christmas. Weekend sales, they were alright. I'm not going to really complain. I knew it wasn't going to be a great weekend. Internet buyers weren't going to get their items by Christmas if they bought them over the weekend. So I wasn't expecting great sales. But still, overall, not too bad. I sold 10 items on eBay, 3 items on Amazon. Amazon, it was 3 items for $97.62. eBay, 10 items, $368.60. So overall, pushing that $500 mark. So that number is not too bad. I was expecting it could have been much worse. So let's check out what sold. After I go over the sales, I'm going to give a little bit about how I got started in reselling and how I'm doing what I am now. So stay tuned at the end for that. Let's go over some sales. Okay, first item, I got to ship out myself. This is a Dungeons & Dragons Monstrous Manual. These are great to pick up whenever you find them out there. You can usually pick them up for a few bucks, whether it be at thrift stores, garage sales, stuff like that. This was a good one. This one sold for $39.99 plus another $5.64 for shipping. You can ship it out medium mail. It's a book. So a great sale on this one. The other 2 items are both going out FBA. The first is another one of these plain models. They're cheap ones. This one sold for $22 shipped. The next item is another one of these ski totes. I sold one last week. The last week was the pink one that I had. This one I think was blue. Not as desirable as the pink one. Got a little bit less. This one went for $29.99 shipped. So again, in all 3 items, just under $100, $97. eBay was better. 10 items, $368. So just under that $40 mark that I'm trying to hit. Everything there I got to ship. It's all behind me. Let's check them out. The first item sold early this morning. I've had this for a while. Oh, look, you can see my ring light. No ring light. Ring light. No ring light. This I've had in my store for a while. I've probably had it for a year. I thought this was going to go for a lot more. It's really cool. It's American heroes. You got the Iwo Jima image and the September 11th image here, both in stamps. Then you got the actual stamps down below. Really cool. This ended up finally selling for $24.89 plus another $20 for shipping because I want to make sure that this doesn't get broken in transit. So in all, they're about $45 all in. Now this was my best sale of the weekend. This here, get a little closer. This is a vintage Boston Braves hockey puck. They're a minor league team, but this, I'm guessing it's from the 60s. It could be early 70s. I didn't check when the Braves were playing and when this model puck and all was going on. I just put it as a vintage puck. Saw what the others were going for and being listed for. I had this listed at $99 or best offer. Yeah, for a puck. Took an offer of $60 shipped. Still very happy with that dollar amount. Get this puck shipped out today. Next, I got a couple baseballs. What's unique about these, you've seen me sell them by the dozen before, but right there, this is the Oakland A's 50th anniversary logo. They only use these for 2018. When I sell them by the dozen, I get $80 a dozen. I had a couple loose ones, put them together, got $12.99 plus another $5 shipping. Here's a great baseball glove. This is a vintage Tony Kubek model Rawlings glove. If you don't know who Tony Kubek was, he played for the Yankees and probably some other teams back in the 50s and 60s. This glove they had for $10. I almost didn't pick it up because it was $10, but I said, you know what? I'm not even going to check comps. I think it's good. Very happy that I did. Ended up selling this for $49.99 shipped. It's in really nice condition for the age. I mean, usually the things to check for are all of the leather straps. Make sure that the webbing isn't busted out or between the fingers. If it is, just make sure you disclose it in your listing and you can still get good money for vintage gloves. I'm glad this latch hook kit finally sold. Again, another item that's been in my store for probably 6 months plus. If it didn't sell at Christmas time, it probably would have been there for another year. Finally got rid of it for $24.89 shipped. If you do notice, I sell a lot of Disney items. I was able to pick up a bunch of these from a former employee. Plus, I'm always looking for them when I'm out there hunting for items. This is a really cool, I think this was a cast member only shirt. This was Pinocchio's 50th anniversary t-shirt. I'd picked up a bunch of these cast member exclusives. Only employees could get them. They're selling great. This one took a little while, but I ended up getting $29.99 shipped for it. Today's theme seems to be items that have been in my inventory for a long time and finally sold. I'm very happy about that. This is one of these Hexbug Nano sets. I have it all packaged up because originally it was just in the clamshell packaging, but it was ripped down the side. I'm guessing that somebody bought it and never used it. They opened it, everything was still in here. I scanned it and I thought I was going to sell it on Amazon, but I can't sell these used on Amazon for some reason. Only new ones. Or maybe I was gated in this brand. I can't remember because it's been in my store so long. It did finally sell and I still got good money for it. This sold for $39.99 shipped. Now the last 3 items all sold quickly. This one sold within, I bet, 30 minutes of listing it. This is from my video game haul. I put a lot of 6 of these Dreamcast games all together. And like I said, it did sell quick. Most of these were really cheap. 2 of them were decent. I put them out at a really good price. So the 6 games ended up selling for $29.99 shipped. So I got $5 a piece. Very happy about that. The next is another comic book. I told you I've been listing all of these vintage comic books. This one sold very fast as well. I, again, think it was just like the last item, sold within an hour. I think it could have been 10 minutes. This is a vintage Hit Comics with Kid Eternity. Yeah, probably one you've never heard of. Is from 1947. It's not in good shape. If you can see here, this was given as a gift and the person wrote on the front. There's writing on the back right here. And just the overall condition is pretty poor. People are asking lots of money for these different Hit comics, but if you check out the solds, they're not going for what the higher dollar ones are unless they're in really good shape. I put it out for $19.99 and yeah, sold like that. Now the last eBay item is one that I usually don't pick up. These are starting lineup figures. You see them all over the place. People are dumping them off. Goodwills and Savers will have them in their store and they'll ask $7, $8, $10 a piece for them, which you're generally not going to pay. I mean, even if it's a great player like Derek Jeter, they just don't sell for big money anymore. Some of the early ones might. We'll go over some of that after I tell you about this sale. Now, the reason that I picked these up, I got them for $1 each at the sports auction, and they were all Jim Kelly from the Buffalo Bills. So we got 3 different years of Jim Kelly. I made it as one bundle, and it sold for $29.99. I don't remember if I added shipping on it or not. Either way. So it's either $30 shipped or $30 plus another $10 for shipping. Still a good profit at $1 a piece. Now, as I was saying, with the starting lineup figures, they're just not collectible like they used to be in the 80s and 90s, but there are still some good ones out there to get. The first year issues, like a football, I believe it was 1988. Those sell for good money. Same with other sports. That first year they issued them, if you happen to find them, definitely pick them up. When you're in a store, if you see a starting lineup, check the year, go on eBay, just check it out. Educate yourself every time that you're picking up an item and looking it up on your phone. You're learning. That's what you need to do every day when you're out thrifting. It will make you better, and in the long run, it will make you more money. Or maybe save you from spending money that you shouldn't. So starting lineups, you can pick them up, but pick them up cheap or pick up the right ones. All right, now let's go over a little bit of how did that reseller guy, me, Mike, get started in reselling. Well, I've been a reseller all my life. I started doing baseball card shows when I was in high school, so I was always selling sports cards, sports collectibles up into my 20s. Once I hit my 30s, I started reselling more, but just more sports collectibles, but to where I was going out and looking at auctions and stuff like that, but I had never hit a thrift store. One day I'm watching TV and I see a TV show, Jason T. Smith, and I don't even remember what the other guy's name was, Thrift Hunters. Thrift Hunters came on, and I was out at a Goodwill that day. I went and picked up 10 shirts, just going through the racks going, yeah, I'll take this one, I'll take that one, I'll take this one. I'm going to go on eBay. I'm going to make me a ton of money. Doesn't work like that, unfortunately. Stuff that I thought was good brands wasn't selling. I was buying shirts for $3. I said, I can sell this for $20, no problem. It didn't happen, but it got me started. It got me on the road to learning, and through many years of reselling now, I've probably been selling, we'll just say stuff, where I'm selling everything for 5, 6, 7 years now. Every time I go to the thrift store, I'm still learning. Every time I watch a video, whether it be Pete the Craigslist Hunter, Rally Roots, that reseller guy, I watch Part-Time Pickers. I watch Garage Flips. I watch Cincinnati Picker. I watch a lot of different channels. A lot of times I just watch it and it's just fluff. I don't really feel like I learned anything. But every once in a while you pick up that one thing, and that thing is a good thing and it keeps making you money. So my hint here is keep watching my videos. You will learn something. All right. I got to get to work, everybody. Got shipping to do. Got to get the kid off to her math class. Thanks, everybody, for watching. I'll see you next time.